Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Today is Murli, sweet Bab Dada. Baba is telling sweet children, you can come in reverence of Father. It is having by remembrance that you continue to go closer to the Father. How much we become closer to Him. And is about which aspect the child cannot feel ashamed. They feel too ashamed to keep a chart of remembrance. They wonder Baba would say if they write the truth that you chart this is read in a chart. Baba says children do not feel too ashamed to do this. Always we should give chart night to Baba. If we give chart only, we will be like true to him and also he can help us. It is so beneficial. Our all weaknesses start going off. Om Shanti. The spiritual sit here and explain usually you can come here 15 minutes early the remembrance of Father. Now you don't have anything else to do here. You come and sit here in remembrance, Father. On the path of devotion, you did not have the Father's introduction. Here you have received the Father introduction. The Father says, remember me alone, the Father of all the children. By remembering the Father, you will automatically do your inheritance. You are not small, even though you write that you 5 month old or 2 month old. Your physical organs are large. The spiritual father explains that you have to sit here in remembrance of the Father. You know that you are presently occupied in making effort to change from ordinary humans into Narayan, that you are making effort to go to heaven. Therefore, you children should note down for how long you remembered Baba while sitting here. When you write your chart, the Father will understand. It is not that the Father knows for how long each one of you, how long each one of you, how long each one of in know everything, right? Then only he will help. This disturbance. So Baba is telling our own chart and understand whether you remembrance of Father, whether you intellect in direction. Also in your intellect, there come this to remembrance. For how long do you remember him? Write this honestly in your chart. By writing, you will accumulate 100-fold sin, and there will be others. Therefore, you have to write truth. The more you remember him, more you will be absorbed, and you will also continue ultimately when it is over, go to Baba. Then some will quickly go down paths in the new world, and others will know that you will not have it. That is affliction. You are beyond. So, more your and that you ultimate remembrance is over, you will go to Baba. Huh. Then some will quickly down to play their part, other will continue. Sit up here. You will not have any thoughts there. That is land of liberation, where you are beyond sorrow and happiness. You are now making effort to go to the have the remembrance will be up. So by keep of remembrance, you will be able to imbibe knowledge well. This only benefit in keeping a chart. Baba knows that it is because you do not stay in remembrance that you feel too ashamed to write your chart. What would Baba say? Perhaps he would tell everyone in the Murli, the father said, there is no question of being ashamed about this. Each one of you knows in your heart whether you have remembrance or not. The benevolent father explains. If you note down your chart, there will be benefit. While you sat here waiting for Baba to come, see your chart of remembrance, you should see the difference. Someone who is loved is remembered a great deal. Right? If someone so when a Kumari become the remember each other stays in their hearts. Even without seeing one another, they know that they are engaged, and after getting married, that remembrance becomes firm. You children now understand that Shiv Baba is your unlimited father. Although you have not seen him, you can understand him with your intellect. If the father is beyond name and form, then why do you worship him? Why do you remember him? Nothing that is beyond name or form or is infinite can exist. Surely the things seen that you can see the sky, and so you cannot say that it is infinite. People on the path of devotion remember God and say, "Oh God," therefore you cannot call him infinite. By saying, "Oh God," you instantly remember him, and so he surely exists. Souls can be understood, they cannot be seen. There is only the one Father of all souls, and you have also have to know him. You children know the Father comes. You children know that the Father privy not know teaches. They do not put Jesus. You cannot say your name or form that he is infinite. Sri Krishna never remember alone. He front of you wire to be a baby and him, an idol of him in the lap. On Sri Krishna, they rock the does he means so early have listened. Whether he grew older, what happened to him, or where he went, no one knows. He would not more Yeah. So people do not think about these all things at all. And they eat it themselves. That too is the path of devotion. They offer a lot of hope to at this point and then sing them. They free from that and then many people that are there take away whatever they can get hold of. It is goddesses that are worship the most. They make idols of both Lakshmi and Durga. The senior mother is also here. She is called Brahmaputra, child of Brahma. So you would understand they are worshiping her form of this birth and her future. This is wonderful drama. How they are worshipping now her current form and her future form. So these things cannot be mentioned in the scriptures. This is practical activity. You children now have this knowledge. You understand that most of the images created are of souls. When a sacrificial fire of Rudra is created, hundreds of thousands of shaligrams are made. They never make 100,000 of images of goddesses. However, many worshippers there are, they would make that many idols of goddesses, whereas they make hundreds of thousands of shaligrams at the neither do they for is there any vicious time for it. However, they do have a fixed time for the worship of the goddesses. Goddesses they worship at fixed time. When a businessman has the thought of creating sacrificial fire of Rudra and Shaligram, he invites a Brahmin priest, the Varud. Together with Rudra, they create many Shaligram. So Vishnu is called Rund. That's why Rudra and Mala. So together with Rudra, they create many shaligram. Those businessmen tell them to create a certain number of gram, have fixed time or date for that. It is not that they worship Rudra or on Shiv Jayanti. No. Generally, they fix a Thursday as an auspicious day on Deepami on tray and worship it. Then put it away. Baba is telling the secret of the devotion and the one though it is one remembrance, and the second, the actions that are done in the worshipping are of no use. But still it is happening because it is in the respect of we deities. So that is called Mahalakshmi dual form. Now Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi forehand is the dual form of a couple like Lakshmi and Narayan. So people do not know about this matter. Where could Lakshmi get money from? She needs a partner. This Lakshmi and Narayan are a couple and they have been given the name Mahalakshmi. When did the goddess came into existence? When did the goddess came into existence? When did Mahalakshmi exist? People do not know. any of these things. The Father now sits here and explains to you. Even all of you are not able to imbibe these things to the same extent. Baba explains so much and then asks, do you remember Shiv Baba? Do you remember the inheritance? This is the main thing. They waste so much money on the path of devotion. Here, not a single penny of yours is wasted. You do service in order to become solvent. In service, how many things we learn? How to be in sanskar, we learn adjust with each other, cooperate with each other, make other confront, uh, sacrifice for each other. How so many things, no, we become solvent when do we do service. People spend a lot of money on the path of devotion and they become insolvent. Everything turns to dust. There is such a vast difference. Whatever you do at this time, you give to Shiv Baba for godly service. Shiv Baba does not eat anything, you eat it. You Brahmins are the trustee in between. You do not give anything to Brahma, you give to Shiv Baba. Some say, Baba, I have brought a dhoti and a shirt for you. Somebody came and told Brahma, Baba, I have brought a dhoti and shirt for you. Baba says, you will not accumulate anything by giving to this one. Some even used to bring toys because they will have a glimpse of Krishna, baby Krishna in him. So they will have so much love, so much love. I what should I take for baby Krishna? So you will only accumulate when you give to this one in remembrance of Shiv Baba that I am giving to Shiv Baba. Now whoever want can use it. So you also understand that Brahmins are sustained from Shiv Baba treasure store. There is no need to ask Baba what you should send. He will not accept anything. You will not accumulate anything by remembering Brahma. Brahma himself has to take from Shiv Baba treasure store. So then he would only remember Shiv Baba. Why should he accept anything from you? It is wrong to give to a BK. Baba has explained that if you accept something from anyone and wear it, you will constantly remember that person. That's why you should stop taking anything from anyone. If it is something small, doesn't matter. But if it is something very good, then you would remind you of that person. So and so gained. They do not accumulate anything, it become a loss. Shibaba says, remember me alone. I have no need of cloth, etc. It is the children who need cloth. And they will obtain them from Shibaba treasure store. I do not have a body of my own. This one has right to take from Shibaba treasure store. He also has right to the kingdom. You children eat and drink in the father home. You also do service and earn an income. The more service you do, the more income you earn. You eat and drink from Shiv Baba treasure store. If you do not give to him, you do not accumulate anything. You have to give to Shiv Baba alone. Baba, through you, we will become multi-million time fortunate for our future 21 birth. Our money will be finished. Therefore, we give to the one who is powerful. The Father is powerful. He gives you everything for 21 birth. He will also give indirectly in the name of God. There isn't much power in giving something indirectly. You now receive a lot of power because He is personally in front of you. It is now that the world Almighty authority exists. When you donate something in the name of God, you receive something in return for a temporary period. Here, Father explained to you that He is personally in front of you and that He is the one who gives everything. This one also gave everything to Shiv Baba and received the kingdom of the whole world in return. You also know that it is vision of the avyakt form that you have through this corporeal one. Shiv Baba enter this one and speaks to you children. This one means Brahma. Shiv Baba enter into Brahma and speak with we children. You should never have any desire to take anything from human being. Tell them, send it to Shiv Baba treasure store. You will not receive anything in return by giving to this one. You will incur an even greater loss. If someone is poor, he would perhaps give something worth 3 to 4 rupees. If he were to put it into Shiv Baba treasure store instead, he would accumulate multi-million. You must not incur a loss for yourself. It is goddesses that are generally worshipped because you goddesses become the instrument to give this knowledge to others. Although brothers also explain, it is generally the mothers who become teachers and show this path to others. This is why the goddesses are remembered more. The goddesses are worshipped a great deal. You children also understand that you were worthy of worship for half a second. At first, you were fully worthy of worship. Then, because of you lost 2 degree in Treta Yuga in Silver Age, we lost by 2 degree, you become semi worthy of worship. The Silver Age is called the Dynasty of Ram. So, highest worthy of worship is those who are full, 16 celestial full. Then, as the degree of the soul power decreases, the we become less worthy of worship. So, at Treta, we become semi by 2 degree only decreasing. Then, more than half goes off in Dwapar. That's why we become worshippers. The Silver Age is called Dynasty of Ram. They speak of hundred of thousand of years. So nothing can be calculated. There is difference of day and night between the intellect of you children and of those on the path of devotion. How much difference we can understand? You have godly intellect, whereas they have devilish intellect. It is in your intellect that this whole cycle of 5,000 years and it continues to turn. Those in night, they say that it is hundred of thousand of years, and those in the day, they say it is 5,000 years. So for half a cycle, you have been listening to false thing on the path of devotion. Such things do not exist in the golden age. There you receive your inheritance. You now receive direct instruction. This is Srimad Bhagavad's Gita. The word Srimad is not mentioned in any other scriptures. Only Gita is called Srimad because it is only, though it is like pinch of salt in a sack of flour, but still it is only having Srimad. This most auspicious confluence age, the age of Gita, comes every 5,000 years. It cannot be question of hundred of thousand of years. Explain the confluence age to anyone who comes. The Unlimited Father has given you the introduction of the Creator, that is, of Himself and creation. And His creation, even then, He says, Acha, remember the Father. No, above all, the remembrance should always be there. If you are unable to imbibe this knowledge, just consider yourself to be souls and remember the Father. You have to become pure. You are claiming the inheritance from the Father. And so you have to imbibe divine virtues. How much will become keep becoming pure will it will be easy for us to imbibe the divine virtues. Because if we see a soul outside who are not in the knowledge and are not doing yoga, so if we ask them, you just adopt the divine virtues and work as per, do your karma as per the divine virtues, they cannot. We need purity to imbibe the divine virtues. And that's why we need to help them. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning. From Mother, Father, Bap, Dada, the spiritual father says, Namaste to you, spiritual children. From we spiritual children, love, remembrance, and good morning to Mother, Father, Dada. Namaste, Shukriya, Baba, Shukriya. Essence Padharna. In order to accumulate an income of multi-millions for 21 birth, use everything you have directly in a worthwhile way for godly service. Become a trustee and do service in Shiv Baba's name. Become a trustee and do service in Shiv Baba name. Check whether your intellect goes, where your intellect goes while you are sitting in remembrance. Keep a true chart of your remembrance. In order to become Narayan from an ordinary human, stay in remembrance of the Father and inheritance. Last time, Sunday, Baba asked to keep chart on how much time and sankalp you are wasting or using. So, but here Baba is telling the chart for how much remembrance we were in. So, all the three we need to keep. Baba will suddenly ask, show me your chart. So, blessing, see Bab Dada, blessing hand on your head. Feel his power getting absorbed in you. That is making you complete samarth in becoming form of his lessons. Baba is telling sweet children, may you be a special soul who has moved away from the world of forgetfulness and who play a hero part as an embodiment of remembrance. You know, like how nice uh, Gulzar Dadi. She became complete 100% embodiment of remembrance because her face itself, seeing we remember Baba. So she herself became and she was making everyone also embodiment of remembrance. So like that, we cannot have that fortune. But at least our every karma, our every action, our every words should reveal Father. Then only it will be called that we are really embodiment of remembrance. We should not have forgetfulness anytime. If speaking to others, doing any task, we have to involve Baba in everything. So this confluence age is awareness, age of awareness, whereas the iron age is the age of forgetfulness. All of you have now moved away from the world of forgetfulness. Those who are embodiment of remembrance are the special souls who play special parts, right? So we are how much special soul we are. Those who are embodiment of remembrance are the special souls who play special parts. At this time, you are double heroes. Firstly, you have become valuable as diamond, and second, you have hero part. So constantly play this song of heart. Weigh my elevated fortune, just as you remember your physical occupation, in the same way, remember your imperishable occupation. I am an elevated soul. Only then you would call a special soul. What kind of soul I am? What should be my thinking? What should be my action? If the remembrance is there, then we are embodiment of remembrance. We don't forget we are an elevated soul. Slogan, take the first step with courage and you will receive full help from the Father. Take the first step of courage and you will receive full help from the Father because Father promised no one step of yours and thousand steps of mine. So I always say, Baba, Baba, I kept one step. Now it's your time. Thousand steps of you should come. So it's a nice this thing. One seva I remember there was a meeting going on for Sindhis, and in Dubai it was, and I didn't know anyone out in those. So I thought how to go there. So I told first itself, Baba, I am keeping my first step. I will ask, excuse me, next all your thousand steps should come. And it became wonder. At first, I just told, excuse me, I am from Brahma Kumari. They were like, oh, yeah, yeah. And they invited me to the program they were conducting. and I was sharing my experience. So, they were going to celebrate Women's Day. Sindhis will celebrate everything very wonderfully, and they started felicitating everyone. They felicitated me also and gave some ribbon kind of um, like a special on Women's Day. Something was written and some gift and all that I gave to submit. I was not knowing center very far it will be, so I gave to the children of Baba itself. I didn't accepted all those things. I told Baba, see, I didn't come here. I came here for giving the your introduction and experience, and many were telling, in your eyes I can feel how much peaceful it is when you do this meditation. So that only one thing I had gone there and Baba made it successful. So only one step and you will receive full help from Father. Just one step. We should always remember this is a very, very big promise of Baba. Thank you, Baba. Thank you. Om Shanti.